Hey dancers, Jess here, your health coach for dancers. Today I wanted to chat about this question of how do you even know what your best dancer's body is? And I want to address this because it's something that I talk about a lot at The Whole Dancer. And, obviously it's the name of the program that I put on for dancers called the Dancer's Best Body Program. And it's really important that we discuss like what that means, what it can mean, what it sometimes means that is not super productive, and where we can point it to like making sure that's a very positive statement. When you're at your best body, it should be something that feels great and awesome and easily sustained. So we want to make sure that we have all of those things in mind as we go through the process. So if you've not yet saved a spot for the free workshop I'm putting on Tuesday, it's virtual, obviously. Make sure that you sign up for that. I have links in the description here. This workshop will teach you the Whole Dancer's 7-step process to reaching your personal best dancer's body. And it will take you sort of through the whole process. We'll talk about some common misconceptions around it. And it's going to be really fun. So definitely make sure that you sign up for that, save your spot. And also along with that, if you have not yet applied, I am giving away one scholarship to the next round of the Dancer's Best Body Course and Group Coaching Program. You can find the details for the program on thewholedancer.com and details for the scholarship. I'll put a link in the comments here because I didn't put one in the other description. So how do you even know what your best dancer's body is? It's common to want to attach a specific number to it. And sometimes we'll do like a number on the scale. Sometimes we'll do measurements that we would like to attain, or, inches that we would like to lose specifically. And we tell ourselves, the mindset piece is then, when I reach this number, that's my best body, so then I'll be happy. And we get sort of caught up in this way of thinking. And it is quite detrimental to the process and all the steps you have to take along the way, because you'll usually then be telling yourself, well, right now I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy of these things. I'm not, worth the time to give myself the care that I need in order to reach my goals. And so when we attach the end result or the end goal to a specific number, it can in fact really slow you down. And now, goal setting, all the tenets of proper goal setting and effective goal setting tell you be specific. So we think, okay, well, to be specific, I have to attach the goals to a number, or I have to attach my best body to some specific number. So let's redefine that specificity, right? It doesn't have to be a number. It doesn't have to be specific measurements. Instead of those things, be specific about how you'd like to feel physically, emotionally, and even spiritually, and attach the goal, the end goal, to that. For some of you, I'll be honest, if you start to do that, and you start to make the goal being about how you are feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you may feel and realize that perhaps you are in your best body in this moment, or you are in a form of your best body in this moment, because arguably whatever body you're in is your best body. So keep that in mind. As your mindset shifts, your goals very well may shift as well. So what about if your best body is when you are dancing with energy and joy? What about if your best body is when you feel confident and self-assured? And what about if your best body is when you are focused on technical and artistic growth instead of obsessing over a number on the scale or just being thinner? So we have to think about how we can shift the thinking around it in order to keep it in that positive place. So it's also important to state that, some of you might desire actual physical change, and that's possible as well. And that can also be a result of these goals that are, I want to feel great in my body. I want to feel energized in my body. I want to fuel myself for my dancing. And so you can have all of those goals and all of those aims while making the end result or the end goal that you are, seeing some shifts in body as well. In the whole Dancer 7-step process to reaching body goals, like there are so many components, right? It's so tied deeply to how you're feeling internally and externally, how you're viewing yourself, what you're eating, how you're approaching food. Like there's all these pieces that are so tightly interwoven that we have to address all of them in order to really get to that place, that end result that keeps you in. I mean, the number one thing is to keep yourself in the place where you're dancing your best and you're striving to achieve and you're not getting burnt out. And so by taking care of yourself in these ways that are also going to just sort of naturally get you to your body goals and get you to your best body, you're going to be supporting yourself to do your best dancing and to not burn yourself out. So happily, it all kind of goes together in a really positive way. And so for so many of us, it's about making that big shift and then taking all of the little steps to maintain the big shift. That is, I'm perfectly happy where I am in this moment, even if I have goals I would like to achieve or things I would like to adjust. And part of the challenge sometimes feels like we don't think those two things can coexist. We think that in order to get to the end goals, we have to be approaching it from a place of you're not good enough, you have to be in control, you have to be more disciplined, and sort of like being very hard on yourself. And that largely comes from the dance culture that has beaten that idea into you for so long. We don't have to be in that place of fighting against ourselves or, like working through extreme pain in order to get to some end game. You can support and take care of yourself and nourish your body. And in fact, those things are going to get you to the most positive place. And not only that, it's like with the self-abuse, let's call it what it is, you might be able to get to a place where you have a job, a paid job, or you're getting good roles. But odds are you're not going to fully enjoy them. You're not going to be able to fully dive into them, like with your full mental and physical capacity because you're in this super negative place of self-hate and, like feeling like your body is still never right. And so like it ties into your joy on like a next level sort of way. So this is how we define your best. How do you even know what your best dancer's body is? It's the one where you are dancing with the most joy and vivacity and energy and feel like you're consistently moving towards something like the contract or like the role, instead of feeling like you're consistently fighting against your body to be something that it's not. Guys, don't forget to sign up for Tuesday's free Best Body Workshop, where I will dive into the whole Dancer's 7-step Best Body process that will make your body goals a sustainable reality, one that will, a switch that can last for not just your career, but your lifetime, rather than being stuck in a place where we're fighting against our bodies, which oftentimes doesn't stop when you stop dancing. A lot of times you hang on to all of those mindsets and all of those, ideas and aesthetic preferences that have driven you to take extreme measures and try all the diets and undereat and not nourish yourself. Those things stay with you. So this process can in fact take you not just to your body goals that can support you in your career for what is technically actually the short term, but it can help you get to a place where you maintain your personal best body and you're not fighting against it for your lifetime. Seeing dancers who have retired like decades ago still in a place of challenge with food in their bodies is really unfortunate. And so I think the sooner you tackle this, the better off you're going to be. Like I said, not just for your career, but really for your lifetime. So guys, make sure you save your spot for that workshop. And I look forward to connecting with you all on Tuesday.